We got a new Godzilla anime show announced on Netflix. Before we get started, if you could please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Now let's get into it. What's going on, guys? Netflix just announced a new original anime Godzilla series called Godzilla Singular Point. Now, this new series is going to be hitting Netflix in 2021, and this new Godzilla anime series is not going to be related to the previous Godzilla anime movies. And this new series will be directed by Atsushi Takahashi. So with the announcement, Netflix did release this image of Godzilla. So this is going to be the new image of what the Godzilla is going to look like in the anime series. It's definitely different than, the Godzilla anime in the previous anime movie. But so far I would say I like his new look. I definitely would be curious to kind of see like a full body look of what he fully looks like. But just looking at this, he looks cool. So there's not really too much information other than that. This show was just pretty much just announced. Now, when it comes to the Godzilla anime movies that were previously released, I was so excited when those movies were announced and they were coming out, and even the plot of those movies with, humans having to leave Earth and then coming back to Earth, and then it being like years in the future and to see like Godzilla in the future. I thought that was a cool concept, but like many fans, I was disappointed with the anime series, and it did not work for me. I had high hopes before that, and it just, did not work. One, I think my biggest criticism of those anime movies is I wanted more Godzilla monster battles. I felt like there wasn't enough action in the movie, and I just kind of lost interest. I think I only watched the first two. I don't even think I finished the third one. So this being a new series, I have high hopes for it. I know with the previous anime movies, many fans did not like those movies, and they definitely voiced those concerns. So I'm hoping that, Netflix heard the feedback that, we gave, and I hope with this new series they take our feedback, and this new series, we get another shot at, an anime series. Now, I think one thing to separate itself and, to make this series good is, first, we got to have more monster battles. I think, that was one thing lacking in the previous anime movies. Give us monster battles. This being a series, we don't necessarily need to have monster battles every episode, but we definitely need to have monster battles a lot more. Also, I think it'd be really cool to have, some team-up battles in the movie as well, or in the series as well. That's one thing I loved about the Showa era, is we had so many team-up battles. You had Godzilla and Anguirus, Godzilla and Rodan, Godzilla and Mothra, Godzilla and King Caesar, all teaming up to battle some other monster. And I think that's one thing I would love to see in an anime series is, a Godzilla teaming up with another monster to battle, another group of monsters. That's one thing I would love to see. Now, as much as I love, Mothra, as much as I love, Rodan and even King Ghidorah, I don't necessarily have to see them. I feel like they were just in Godzilla King of the Monsters, so they definitely got their time to shine there. And in general, we see these, especially Mothra and King Ghidorah, they're constantly in Godzilla movies because they are the most popular. But I feel like there's so many other original Godzilla monsters that have only been in one movie that I really feel like, if you want to do something for the fans, bring some of them back. That's who we are dying to see. And I feel like that would make this people really tune in for the show and would really be, awesome for fans. Now, as far as monsters that could see Godzilla teaming up with, or I would like to see Godzilla team up with, one would be, or three off the top of my head is going to be Batra, Biollante, and an Anguirus. Now, Batra and Biollante, I think, are both great monsters. I love both of their designs, and they've really only been in one movie, and I feel like they deserve to, come back. They definitely deserve more time to shine, so I would really love if either one of those two came back. Same thing with Anguirus. Now, he's been in a lot of Godzilla movies, but him supposed to be in King of the or not, he wasn't supposed to be in King of the Monsters, Godzilla King of the Monsters, but fans speculated, that he was going to be in Godzilla King of the Monsters, especially when the trailers first came out. Everyone was insisting that it was Anguirus. So I would love if we got, he came back as well. I know he did come back, or they had a skeleton that looked like him, but I want, Anguirus to come back. I would love to see Godzilla and Anguirus team up again, just like in the old movies. But either way, any one of those three monsters, I would love if, this series brings any of them back, or all three back. Now, as far as some of the monster villains that I would like to see in this movie, one I would say is Gigan and Destroyer. I think either those two are both really, really cool monsters, and I would love to see either one of them back. Gigan he's just an awesome, villain. His design, especially in Godzilla Final Wars 2004, is just so cool, and he's just a great villain. And Destroyer, it was really only in the one movie, but he is so iconic that I would love if he came back, in any form. I know they brought both of these monsters back in comic books, but if we're doing an anime series, I think this would be a perfect opportunity to bring these two back. And like I said, I would love a team-up battle. In my ideal world, team-up battle, if we could get Godzilla and Biollante, versus Gigan and Destroyer, I think that would be an awesome, awesome battle. I know typically Batra and Biollante weren't necessarily on Godzilla's side in those movies, but both of those ones, I could see them, being good, good kaiju, and I could see, Godzilla teaming up with them. Where, Gigan and Destroyer are definitely on the bad side. Godzilla would never team up with them. But the other two, I feel like they're partially good, where, you could see a team up with Godzilla. But either way, I'm super excited. I'm going to go in this, this new series with high hopes. One cool thing, this being an anime series, I feel like they have a little bit more freedom to give us awesome, battles. Where, the movies, they might not necessarily be able to do everything in the movie, where anime, I feel like you have a lot more room to give us an awesome battle. So I'm really excited for this, and I'm really going into this with high hopes, and I'm hoping, while the movies did fail to give fans what they want, I just really hope they listen to fans, and, this is going to be a lot better. But what are your guys' thoughts on this? Are you excited for a new Godzilla anime series? Godzilla Singular Point? What monsters would you like to come back? Would you like team-up battles? Please leave your comments below, and thank you so much for watching.